Peace. I pray that all is well, all is truly well over here. The same way that the soundest health is less perceived than the greatest malady, the highest joy touches less deep than the smallest sorrow. The inspiration of this is if you have a great day, if you're having a wonderful day, right? But then throughout the day, something happens. Some kind of misery, some kind of sorrow takes place. Something happens, and it's not even comparable to how good the day was. But for whatever reason, we get so focused on that bad thing, on that bad situation. We get so focused on that negativity and that carnality that's past us in our lives. We let it outshine the good that has been going on. We let it outshine the good day. You could be in great health and have a small event, a small occurrence, something small happens. You get a little stuffy nose, a little bit of a cough, and now the whole rest of your health seems like it's just thrown off. You feel like all you can think about is how you're coughing, how you're not feeling as good as you were feeling. And the same thing goes with different situations that we get into. Our joys and our griefs. We could be in the greatest joy throughout the week or throughout the day, whatever it may be, and a small sorrow, a small grief come across us. And we let that outshine the rest of the day, the rest of the week, the rest of the month, the rest of the year. We allow certain things to sit on our minds, to sit on our hearts for days, on weeks, on months, on years. Some people are stuck years in depression because of one sorrow, one grief. Some people are stuck years in their sorrow, years in their misery because of one event, because of one occurrence. They wipe away all the joy that's brought to them. And why? We are in love with anguish. We run away from pleasure. But it's something to remember that reflection is the business of man. And I said this before, but a sense of his state, a sense of our state is our first duty. Right? But who remembers themselves a boy or a child? Who remembers themselves that young? Who reflects on their actions? Who reflects on their thoughts? Who reflects on their words, works, and their deeds? So it's almost like this sorrow that we have is given to us in mercy. It's allotted to us in mercy. We throw our joy away to focus on something that we perceive as bad, to focus on something we perceive as sorrow, to focus on the griefs that come to us, to focus on the bad things that happen, to focus on the negativity in our lives. Understand that men, male and female, are fully saved, redeemed, perfected by what we suffer. Our salvation, our redemption, our perfection comes through our toil, comes through our suffering. I just talked about this in a previous video. The greatest heights are gained by those who reach the greatest depths. You must suffer. So that grief, that sorrow should not touch as deeply. It should not be as prevalent as what that joy is. Because that grief, that sorrow, that misery that you're going through is a part of your growth. It is given to you so that you may grow, so that you may unfold. These things are not for us to allow to get into our heads, not for us to allow them to deter us from our path, to destroy our mind, to destroy our mental state, to ruin our day, to ruin our joy. Because these are always happening, always here for our unfoldment. We continue to grow and we continue to unfold and we continue to get better. And the more that we deal with these sore temptations and these trials and tribulations, the more that we deal with these sorrows, with this anxiety, with this pain, we grow, we get better, we get stronger. It's a blessing. Our sorrow and our pain and our grief is a blessing. Everything, all the ways are painful. Every part of our frame is capable of sorrow. All the ways are painful. We must accommodate ourselves to all. We must be understanding of all, observant of all, accommodating to all, because all the ways are painful. All the ways are painful, right? It is within our own strength. It is within our own will to align ourselves one with the Creator, to be at one with His will, and understanding that that one with His will overcomes all tasks, overcomes all trials, overcomes all temptations. Nothing can hold you back when you're aligned with Allah. Because now you're solid. You're one with the Creator. You're solid. You can't back down. You're standing there like a wall of brass, rising like a cedar on a mountaintop. This video is short, and I guess it's a short burst that's just on my heart, right? So I appreciate you. I appreciate you all coming by for another video. Peace.